Hello again and welcome back to Pete's Model Car Customs for a final on the psychedelic 60s group build for 2024. This is my entrant? The Eye Gone Wild by Moebius kit. I'm just playing with a different sort of lighting doodad that will come round in a load of different colours to add that psychedelic effect and give you a chance to whiz round and see it in all its glory. I'll head for some different lights in a second. This light unit I got was projects all different colours and battery powered. Picked it up for £2 in a local charity shop, and then you can switch it over to a whiter light after a load of preset doodads, and hopefully some of them will show up too, as I've been plonking around my own lights in the back of that there doodad car. I don't know how bright they actually are. I've been playing around with the different brightness. I'll flick that back on. Changed quite a few parts and added a few details to this. Let's get it going around there. There's a flickering light pattern, so I don't know, of a multiple choice as well. So that's illuminated the tail lights and underneath a bit. I'm going to actually let a bit more light than that out. It's not showing a lot of that, but it's a little bit to mess around with. Got loads of different. Actually, the batteries I'm using are a bit naff as well. But I'll turn it on to a proper light and go through the whole thing. I've also done a painted backdrop to sort of get into the Dan the Man sort of sense of it all. I'd like to thank Dan the Man again for his great idea of this build. I do find it's fun to sort of find something interesting to build on that. Changed quite, like I said, I've added a few details to this. I received the little disc, Dan, thank you very much, and made a similar doodad to what you have as a back bags on the back of there. I used headlamps from a 29 Ford, hollowed out all the air intakes, added the throttle linkage, fuel pipes, and coil and plug leads to the engine. I've also scratch built the sort of moon tank that's on the front. There's that little badge coming round again. I thought I'd make that as a memorial. There was a couple of numbers I found on the on a sprue that one said 20, one said 24. I thought, oh, that's just a ticket. Inside this car, those of you who've seen the other, come back here, the other videos will know that I've made some internal parts, but I've also cut out the top of it so as he's not just, if I leave that there, grabbing, that roof was solid. I've changed all the burst out fins because they were really thick plastic, so I sort of used them as a template and worked out the other parts I wanted. Like I said, I've made a fuel tank for it with another flying eye on there, a couple of Model A lights with feeds in for bulbs. Scratch built the shock absorbers, the headlight mounting brackets, and I've just bent one messing around. A coil off of the end of the plug leads. Cable tidies around those plug leads and boots into the head. What else did I do? On the underside, there wasn't actually a... I whip that off. Drop it on the floor. We have our little world of electronics. It was just a bicycle tail light, battery powered, that I've trimmed down to fit in there, and then covered everything I could with tape to give it a bit of a... I was hoping for a purple glow, but that didn't really make any difference. On the underside, I've added an axle and a prop shaft from sort of sprue and a couple of bits and bobs of plastic, and then made a little switch, which is the white bit, to go through and activate the switch on the bicycle lamp. And like I said, it was a multi-program pattern of lights, so you can have all sorts of things flashing. But I hope to open the inside of the car up a little bit more to... is that actually going to move? Can't get going. I need batteries, mate, like AAs and AAAs. Well, this is a great fun build, bit expensive. The actual Moebius decals fell apart when I started to use them. They sort of like went into a total crystal. I'll do for the moment. I'll pick it up again. Redone some of the vane patterns with sprue glue to sort of build them up and give something going on to that. But apart from that, a lot of fun. It turned out pretty well. I did have some problems with the mixture I made for the lacquer that was, what was it called? Duraclear. But I was trying, but that was a mixture that I just got a little bit wrong. Apart from that, I've had great fun making this. It was really pretty good. I Gone Wild by Moebius. Bye.